To set up an account for Backstage, first you're going to go to backstage.com. Now I'm choosing to not share my personal information. That is your choice, what you want to do. I'm going to click on Join Backstage. I'm going to enter email address. And make sure you choose a password that is secure for you. Okay. Enter your first name, your last name. Now, I will say this, sometimes I don't like to put my last name with the accent over the I, although technically that is how you properly spell it. One of the challenges is sometimes the systems won't recognize it and they'll turn it into this funky little symbol. It'll turn into something else. So it's really just up to you. I'm currently at least 18 years old. So you want to click that I have read and agreed to the terms. Make sure you read the terms of service as well as the privacy policy. And indicate if you are at least 18 years old. If you are a minor, then you're going to have to go this route. But this way I'm going to show you how to set up for an adult. Okay, so you have the option of digital and print and digital. As much as I love to have things in print, the reality is I'm not going to read it. So it's just going to be wasted. So I'm going to go for the digital option, and I'm also going to choose yearly. Now it's really dependent up to you. The $24.95 a month, at least that's the rate at the time of the making of this video. That's how much it's going to be charged monthly. Now the 6th month is $19.99 per month, and what they're going to do is they're going to charge you for 6 months. So it's going to be $19.99 times 6. And here for the yearly rate, which is the cheapest, it's $8.33 times 12. So that's why it's so different. So I'm going to choose this one, so that way it is the best option. So you can see here it says the yearly subscription is $199.95, but the discount is $100. So it's basically comes out to just below $100. Now you're going to enter your information on the card and then enter your payment information. And make sure you enter the correct expiration date, as well as the CVC number. That's that 3-digit number that's on the back. And enter the zip code. So now it has here yearly subscription, the count, you can edit it, information, and I want to process it. This is just your chance to review order, as it says at the top. I'm going to choose, so it says, ask me, how did you hear about Backstage first? Colleague, friend, family. Okay. Thanks for signing up with Backstage. So I have the order confirmation and shows that my card was charged and the details for it. Now I'm going to go to create my profile. Create an actor performer profile. I'm 18 or older. So I am going to put actor and singer. Profile, let's see. So it's giving me Lisa Rodríguez 5. So I'm guessing there's other Lisa Rodríguez's. Let's see what's going to happen. Add a headshot. Select a photo, and she's from my desktop. I'll just choose this one for right now. It's easy access. You can go back and change it. You want to make sure that you don't have too much of a border around because again, these things are going to be, well, not again, because the picture is going to end up so small. So you do want to make sure that they can see you. Preferred pronoun is optional. Gender, type. Let's see, for preferred pronouns, it has she, her, he, him, they, them. For gender, you have male, female, gender nonconforming, non-binary, trans female, trans male. Go ahead and select what's best for you. Minimum, maximum age range. You want to make sure that if you're going to put this in, well, apparently, oh, this is required. This is going to be who, like what age ranges you actually can play. You need to be honest here. So that way you're getting the right casting notices. You don't want to say you look one thing when you do not. Okay, so I'm going to put an age range of 34 to 40. Select location type. And this is based off of what my main type that I'm told that I appear as. Again, it's not necessarily what you actually are, but how you appear. Okay, and we're going to create a profile. Oh, so it is taken. All right, so let's see if I can do Lisa M. Rodríguez. Create profile. Okay, great. So it was able to take it that. I didn't want to be Lisa Rodríguez 5. All right, welcome to your new actor performer profile. Since this profile is optimized to showcase your acting performing talent, if you create a voiceover or crew profile later on, some of the options you'll find in those profile editors differ slightly from this one to better showcase those areas of your talent. Editing or deleting any information on your actor profile will not affect other profiles and vice versa. Get notified instantly when employers send you a message. Oh, yes, absolutely. I want to be notified instantly. That's probably one of the biggest challenges. Okay, so sign up. Okay. Actor profile created. Welcome to your new actor profile. This same thing we just read before. Okay, now we're going to go on in and let's start with the About Me. So About Me, what I'm just going to do is copy the About Me that I already have from my Actors Access profile. Just bring that over. Let's see if I have a limit. Oh, and it's right at it. World Bow Hunters. Let's see if I can take space somewhere. So at least it's that word makes sense. Okay. All right, age range, social media. You can add, so here you can add websites like your social media and whatnot. There are some casting notices where they're going to ask, or they're going to say, we want people who have at least 10K followers or whatnot. It's really up to you if you want to put your social media on here. I am not going to link my social media. Union membership. If you are part of any unions, you should add it here. Right, so like it would be SAG-AFTRA. If you are part of the Screen Union, it would be Actors Equity. If you're part of the Stage Actors Union here in the United States. Oh, is it not there? Oh, maybe they call it AEA. Oh no. That's so weird. Huh. I'm curious what it comes up as. Let's see if I just type equity. Okay, so Equity US. That would be the stage. I'm pretty sure that would be the Stage Actors Union, but I'm surprised it's not Actors Equity Association, but okay. So then you would go ahead and put that there. And then skills. So if you have any skills, you're going to be adding that here. And the skills is things, this needs to be stuff that you guys can actually do. I know a lot of times there's people who encourage you like, oh, fake it till you make it. You're enough just as you are. So if you're not able to do something, then you're not able to do it. That's fine. There'll be something else that you're going to be perfect for. So please put something on here that you are proficient and comfortable in, that you can do safely. And that if you needed to get called, if you got called in 2 hours, you can execute it beautifully. Okay. Any credits. So here you're going to list what type of production it is, the project name, the role, the director, company, location, if on site, select the month and year. Kind of don't like putting the years, and then production or company website. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put one in. Oh, one thing I would say, okay, when it has commercials. So for commercials, we'll just list it here. Commercials, project name. I'm going to say conflicts available upon request. So one of the things with commercials, like say you book a Coke ad 5 years ago, If it was union, and even if it's not union, I encourage you to only go for commercials that are not in perpetuity. They're going to buy you out for 6 months or a year or two or whatnot, but it's not in perpetuity, which means forever. Which means if you booked a Coke commercial and it's in perpetuity, that means they own that forever, and you will never be able to book another soft drink commercial that would be in competition with it. So you couldn't do Pepsi. So that's why instead of the project name for commercials, especially on your resume, you're going to put conflicts available upon request. Because right now the Coke ad might be a conflict, but in 2 months the campaign may have finished, and so there's no longer a Coke conflict, right? And you also don't want your competitor, your possible employers, to see like, oh wait, they worked for McDonald's, but we're Burger King, we can't hire them then because we don't want what was also on McDonald's. So you just don't want stuff like that. So again, you just want to make sure you put conflicts available upon request. And for the role, you could just go ahead and do that. And again, like, so the ones that has an asterisk are things that are required. Everything else you don't have to. So there it is. Commercials, industrial, conflicts available upon request. Okay. And then if you wanted to add another, you could add another right here. So let me do one for theater. I guess it's, oh, there it is. I completely blanked. All right. This is another production that I was on. Project name, an Arctic Tale. Sedna. Yeah, it's much easier if you have already, if you already have this information posted, like on Actors Access or someplace else, someplace you can just copy and paste it from. So if you have your resume available, you can just go ahead and copy and paste the information from there. Okay. Now representation, here's where you're going to add if you have an agent or a manager, right? So you would type the name like Jana Looker, the name of the agent, the name of the company, the email, and the phone number. So again, this is the section where you would be inputting that. Any education or training, and make sure it's classes that for education and training, for acting classes that you're going to list on here. Make sure that they're classes that you have actually, that the teacher has had the chance to see you act. They saw your response to a scene. If you've bought an online course and you've just watched this 20-hour course, that does not count. That is not something you should put down as like, oh yeah, I've had, this scene study or what have you in there. It really needs to be something that the person's actually seen you in. Self-recording, you haven't indicated your self-recording status. What does this mean? Let's see. We can recommend having a quality camera able to record in 1080p high definition resolution or higher, and good audio capturing. Now, I believe the current SAG-AFTRA agreement requires that the quality only has to be 720, but they were suggesting 1080. Describe self-tape setup. I use the Shure MP5 microphone. Adobe Audition is my editing software. Oh, wow. I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't want someone to... Because I feel like this is advertising what type of equipment you have, and like whether or not, I don't know what they can see on the other side, casting. And so like that might prohibit you from getting an audition, because they're like, oh wait, they don't have a good microphone. But also at the same time though, don't lie and say you have like a good quality microphone if you don't. License and passport, definitely very important, because sometimes some projects are overseas. I have a license and a passport, so I'm going to click save and do that. Any video. So this is where you're going to put like your demo reels and songs and samples of you singing or samples of you doing said skills. So that way they can see that. Your intro video, great for all types of jobs, testimonial review, acting monologue scene. So again, this is a section where you're going to have like all your media. All right. So it's a pretty simple setup to just go ahead and get going. Now you also have the media section, which is just like a quicker way to get to it. You have the audio. So again, for voiceovers, this is a great place to put that. Videos, some photos, various headshots. Typically you want to have a headshot for your TV and film. And then oftentimes your commercial headshot is going to look a little different. It's going to be like a little brighter, a little more fun. And even your theater headshot could be different because it's just different mood or emotion that you want to communicate. Yeah, so there's that. And then we have highlights. Let's see, you can use this section of your profile to share career highlights or achievements, testimonies from clients or people in your professional network, or just stuff about yourself in general. Okay, so it's kind of like, little testimonials you can have there. All right, so hopefully that was helpful on how to set up your Backstage.com profile.